Hello friends and welcome. Last time we diagnosed the oil leak on this tractor and we repaired it, and so far there isn't any oil leaks. Oil leaks are gone. So towards the end of the video we did a mowing test with it because I wanted to get the oil hot, and after I put it away I wanted to make sure the oil was hot, so it'd be easier to see oil leaks. If it was gonna leak oil, it would have been when it was hot. And it's been about 4 or 5 days now since I looked at this. So what happened was, when we went to do the mowing test, I engaged the mower, the PTO. It engages fine, but it won't disengage. And I noticed the lever up front is all wobbly and everything like that. So what I want to do today is we'll back the tractor out. I'll have to pull the hood off it. I'll have to pull a battery out of it. And we'll have to take the mower deck off. Now the mower deck, the front guard, I have to replace the bolts on that. That's loose. And I don't know if the bracket's broke or not. This is the mower deck that we got with the 61 Gravely. And I have to stuff grease in there. It won't hold any oil. The vertical shaft seal is leaking pretty bad. So one day we'll get to that, and I'd like to change the seal. I want to see if I can bang 2 seals in there like we do with the axle seals. I want to see if we can fix it that way or whatever it needs. I'll shake the blade and make sure there's no, large amount of play in there. Right now it has a single blade on it. The dual blade's on the 67 tractor, the brush hog mulcher. So I want to take one of the blades off and put it on this. And then after we repair this, I want to cut the grass at the front house. I'll just film doing the yard or something, the backyard. And let me get situated here and I'll be right back to you. So off camera, I got the old bolts out. They were pretty easy to take out. They just weren't tight enough, but I put brand new bolts in anyway, in the front guard here. And also I took one of the dual blades. I took one of the blades off the other tractor in there, and I put it on here, so it's got dual blades. And that spacer that I showed you, I think it was in a couple of videos ago, that I had to straighten out. I used that spacer. And here's the biggest problem here. It's let me point down here. The sun is pretty bad. There's a nut and a bolt in there. It's not really loose, but I think somebody modified this. What it's supposed to have is supposed to have a bushing under there, and it's tapered so the lever fits over the tapered part, and then you're able to tighten this nut and bolt up real tight so the lever still moves back and forth. So what we're going to do is I'll set the camera up and we'll take this apart, and hopefully, I might have an extra spacer. I might have some extra shipper shaft parts. I should be in your way left and right here, but I'm just going to take off that bolt that I just showed you that's wobbling around in there. We're going to use a 1/2-inch wrench and socket for that. It's a little tight for in here on these. probably dropped everything here. This is that bushing I'm talking about. See on top there how it's tapered? Alright, so what I'm going to do is, I don't know if I have another nut and bolt. Maybe I could have just tightened that up, I'm not sure. I'm going to take the lever off and I'll show you exactly how it works. Okay, remember the bushing I showed you that's tapered on top? It's supposed to fit right up through this linkage here. I hope you can see it. I don't know. It's coming up through the lever, but I don't know if it's tight enough. What's supposed to happen is when you tighten the nut and the bolt, the nut and the bolt will tighten above the tapered part here, so the lever would move back and forth still. I'm going to try to put it together this way. I don't know if that nut and bolt was just loose, and see if it squashes. I'll have to see if I have another bush in. I hope you can see what I just showed you. Just found another problem. The bolt that's on the other side of the shipper shaft, look. I don't know if it's just loose or it broke off or what. So I have to test all that out and see what's going on. See if that bolt tightens, or the whole thing was just loose. That's why you could engage it and you couldn't engage it. I'll be back to you soon. So the 1/4 inch bolt on this side here that goes down into the shipper shaft. It was a shorter bolt. It was stripped. I tried to tighten it. It wouldn't tighten. I used a longer bolt, but the problem around here is there's a shortage of hardware. So the bolt I used was a little too long, I figured. So what I did was I put the lock washer on the bolt, and then I used the 5/16 nut as a spacer. I tightened that up real good. Remember before? There's no play in this anymore, and it works. The nut and the bolt on this side here, there was nothing wrong with it. So I just put the nut and the bolt, tightened everything up real good. What I did do was, while I had it apart, I wanted to inspect everything in here. Right here you have the dog gear, right? And then on top of that, there's a trunnion block. It's a square metal block with a hole in it, and that's what pushes the gear out, in and out. And what you have to do for that is you have to remove the bolts on the shipper shaft that I just showed you and lift it, and then you put that block in there in the slot where the gear is. Here there's a slot. You got to hold that in there, push the shaft down. So on the shipper shaft there's like a stub that fits in that hole that I was just telling you about on that square block. It's a little bit of cursing sometimes, but not usually. And then, you know, once you push this down, bolt it up, and you're done. So that worked out really good. So what I'll do off camera is I'll throw the battery back on it. I'll throw the mower deck on it. It will take it in the backyard of the front house. The front house is still under construction too. I had to do a little bit of a cleanup in the back. I don't know if it was 3 or 4 videos ago, I could only do part of it because it was a real mess there. And that got all cleaned up. But I'm not going to film the whole thing of cutting the backyard, but I will cut some. The blade that was on this, I told you, was a single blade. I want to put the dual blade on. The single blade was set high. It's set by using, they're like round discs, so you could adjust the height. We were cutting it high. We were cutting the grass high the last time I cut it in the last video. I don't know if I told you. I'll leave in the description the last video if anybody's interested in seeing what we did to fix the oil change, to fix the oil leak on it. And I'll see you out in the backyard there. There was no way you could see me taking that apart and putting it together on camera. I've tried it once before and you just can't see. It's like tight quarters. Alright, let's see how this thing works. I already tried it once before I shut the PTO up. I was able to shut it right off and engage it again. So let's see what happens here now. PTO comes right out of gear, works good. So, what was that? You were hardly even in range here. I don't know what happened. Did I kick the camera? Maybe I'll just do a little bit more here and that's it. Still cuts good. The only thing I never did was, what I wanted to do was adjust the mower clutch. I don't think I ever did on this one. Seems a little sluggish when I engage it, but it cuts good. It's not bogging down or anything with the, the blade keeps spinning all the time, so it's fine. I'm sorry this wasn't much of a video, but I just had to get that done. I just wanted to show you guys that own these tractors about that. Make sure those bolts are always tight on the shipper shaft and everything, so it works good. I think that's going to be about it for this video. I'm trying to think of anything else I wanted to tell you. Oh yeah, so this mower deck needs the vertical seal. Maybe we'll attempt doing that someday, but we do have other work we have to do. I don't know what we're going to be doing next, but that's it. Thanks for watching. I hope to see you all on the next one. If anybody has any questions, feel free to comment me, and I'll see you all on the next one. Take care.